Good morning, dear students. How are you all? So, dear student, this is a video of class 10, and in this video, we will talk about the conceptual question as your exam is about to come, half yearly exam. For the preparation of that, we will actually do some of the conceptual question. Okay, and this time you have to give the subjective exam also. So, this type of the questions may come in your exam. So, very first question you can see that why plaster of Paris after the preparation should be stored in a moisture proof container. Explain why. Okay, now as you know that plaster of Paris preparation you have done. Okay, and just after the preparation, why you have to keep this into the moisture proof container. Okay, now that means it cannot come into the contact of the water. Why? That you can see from the the formula of plaster of Paris. Again, the formula of plaster of Paris, you can see that here it is written plaster of Paris CSO4 1 by 2 H2O. Okay, na? And when it will come into the exposure of the water, that one is moisture, it will form a hard solid mass, and that one is known as gypsum. This one is plaster of Paris. Famously it is known as POP, and then this one is known as gypsum, GYPSUM. Okay, na? Gypsum is a hard solid mass. Okay, na? So POP is just a powder, soft powder, and when it come in the exposure of the atmosphere moisture, it sets into a hard mass. That's why the people actually used, whenever the fractured bone is there, the doctor actually uh, take the help of the POP to set this into a hard solid mass, and that one is gypsum. Okay, now so you can see now the definition, or now the answer of that question. Plaster of Paris should be stored in a moisture proof container because the plaster of Paris is very sensitive to absorb moisture, very sensitive. Okay, now by absorbing moisture, it can change into hard mass, and that one is gypsum. Yeah, the name is not given, but you should know, the dear students. Okay, now so that one will change into the hard solid mass into gypsum. Okay, now next you can see what happens when nitric acid is added to egg cells. First of all, you should understand what is egg cells and from what it is made up of. Egg cell is made up of calcium carbonate, CaCO3, and then rest you know. Rest what you know, because I have told you this trick. Remember about this trick. Metal carbonate plus nitric or any acid. I have told na that what will you form? CO2 plus H2O, and whatever the metal uh, is present with salt. Okay, na? So metal salt plus CO2 plus H2O, that you can prepare. So now you can see what would be the reaction. Nitric acid is there and egg cells contain CaCO3. So you can see here the reaction would be CaCO3 plus HNO3. Okay, na dear students, CaNO3 is a negative part. What it will form? Ca2 positive is there, na, but NO3 one negative is there. So what it will form? NO3 twice. Okay, na, plus CO2 plus H2O. So this one would be the compound. So you can write the formation of calcium nitrite. Okay, now you can see the reaction. When nitric acid is added to egg cells, then the cell gets dissolved to give carbon dioxide with bubbles. And the reaction, the answer is here. The same answer is there. Okay, now so you can see that we have given. Okay, you can write that one. Compounds forms with a carbon dioxide forms with a bubbles. Okay, now the next question is compounds such as alcohol and glucose. You can see the question. Compounds such as alcohol and glucose also contains hydrogen but are not considered categorized as acids. Why? You can see here, dear student. HCl, H2SO4, HNO3, CS3, COH. If I write 10 15 compounds and that contains hydrogen, in the aqueous solution it will break down into H plus ions. So these all considered as acid. These all considered as acid. Glucose, if I write glucose, C6H12O6. If I write any of the alcohol means alcohol, although the group, this is a functional group, but you don't have to understand right now this one. You can write any of the proper alcohol, okay na. So I have written CH3OH, methanol, C2H5OH, ethanol. So you can see this also contains hydrogen. This also contains 12 hydrogen. Here 1 hydrogen, 3 4 hydrogen, 5 1 6 hydrogen. But why this is not considered to be as the AC, considered to be as an acid? Why? What is the reason? You can see, dear student, if I will take one example of acid, here I have taken HCl. In the aqueous solution, it will break down into H plus Cl negative. Okay, if I will take the example of C6H12O6 in the aqueous solution, it will not break down to give H plus. Why I have to write the next one? Okay, if it is not breaking into H plus, then why I am going to write C6O6 whatever? Okay, it is not breaking at all. So that means you are getting that if it is not breaking into H plus ion, then it cannot be called as the acid. Okay, now like that, ethanol or methanol also, CH3OH in the aqueous solution, it is again not breaking into H plus. It is not breaking. So that's why you can write the answer. You can see the answer. Compounds such as alcohol and glucose also contain hydrogen but are not categorized as acid, because the answer is there, because in the aqueous solution they do not breaks into the hydrogen ions. Okay na, but acid breaks. Okay, now you can see the next question. This is very important question. Salt A commonly used in bakery products. I have told now that in the class I have told you that these questions you will get in the conceptual question. Washing soda, how can you find that washing soda is there? How can you find that baking soda is there? By the uses. And if you don't know the uses, then you your 5 marks, 3 marks would be, you will waste that one. Here you cannot find that one, which salt is there, if you do not know the use of that one. Salt is commonly used in bakery product, and if you will not know the usage of baking soda, how can you attempt that question? Bakery products means NaHCO3, baking soda they are talking about. Okay na, on heating it gets converted into another salt B. Okay, I have baking soda, NaHCO3, and on heating, maybe solvage process you have done for the preparation of washing soda, you know. So 2NHCO3 is there. What it will prepare? What it will form? It will form Na2CO3 plus H2O plus CO2. Okay na, this maybe see the balance if something would be the problem. 2Na, 2 carbon, 1 2 carbon, 2 3 just 6 oxygen, 3 4 2 6 oxygen, everything is balanced. Hydrogen, check for the hydrogen, 2 hydrogen, 2 hydrogen, 2 hydrogen, everything is balanced. So you can now give any answer. For removal of hardness of water, yes, this one is washing soda. That one I have told now, for softening of hard water you can prepare, you can use the washing soda. And a gas C, carbon dioxide is gas C. Okay na, so every answer is there. The gas C, when passed the lime water, turns into milky, and you know the taste of the carbon dioxide. Okay na, it turns into milky. Okay na, with the lime water. So this one is the answer, and answer is given over there. NaHCO3, it is used in the preparation of baking powder, removal of hardness of water, and the answer is there. Okay na. Our next question is identify the compound acts on the basis of reaction given below. Also write the name and chemical formula of A, B and C. But you have to see the question first of all. I cannot give the answer because it is given identify the compound X. So you can see compound X reacts with zinc to form A and hydrogen gas. So you can see I have zinc but I do not have compound X. So I will write X, and what it is giving, it is giving A plus H2. So you know that I can write here HCl. Okay na, it can give you ZnCl2 plus hydrogen, but that is not a issue. You have to see, they will give this question compound X, compound X. Every time you have to write the same compound X. Here you cannot change. In this case you will write HCl, and in this case if you will change, that means not. The question 1 and 2, that one is linked, same compound X you have to write. If I will write here I will write HCl, and here HCl is there, so no. So compound X would be NaOH, compound NaOH plus Zn. What it will give? Sodium zincate. Do you know sodium zincate? So A would be sodium zincate and hydrogen gas. That NaOH second in the second question, NaOH plus HCl, what it will give? It will give B. That one is NaCl. So you have understood, in the NaCl plus H2O. Compound X you have to keep, and that compound X would be same. Okay na dear student, I hope you can see the answer is there. Okay, so here it is written, second answer is that one. Okay na, so that's it dear students. I hope that all the practice, all the questions practice you will do at your home. Thank you all of you. Thank you students.